The current astrology, let's talk about it. We are coming up on the first eclipse. So we are here in eclipse season. This is the chart of the first eclipse, Pisces full moon eclipse. So you can see the moon down here, 15 degrees of Pisces, the sun in Virgo at 15 degrees. They are very close to the nodes of fate, and that is what makes it an eclipse. So to set the stage, we know that eclipse season, this time that we're in right now, all of September and even into October, eclipse season is fated happenings because it's with the nodes of fate. There's the south node and the north node down here. The nodes of fate represent our karma. It represents past lifetimes. The south node is what we are actively here to release, the karmic patterns that have been carried throughout lifetimes. And so eclipse season is a fated time. It is a potent time. Everything can feel like there's a deeper meaning, or it can just feel like everything is very fated and very meant to be. Doors open, doors close, worlds are flipped upside down. Our lives can change rapidly during an eclipse season, or the seed can be planted during the eclipse season. And then the energy of this time is so potent that it can take a few months for the story to kind of unfold. But just understanding that this is the portal, the whirlwind of energy that we're currently in eclipse season. I'm here for it. This is beautiful. Full moon in Pisces in eclipse. The second eclipse is going to be more towards the end of the month, and it'll be the second new moon in the sign of Virgo. So there'll be some kind of closure, completion point with that one. But right now, with this first eclipse and this full moon that we are coming up on, so it is happening on the 7th. You can see on September 7th, Sunday, around the middle of the day at 1:08, it will be exact, this full moon and eclipse. And so to speak to this energy, let's talk about it. It's a full moon in Pisces. Full moons are heightened emotions. Eclipse, we can intensify that a little bit, and it is a watery full moon. It is in the sign of Pisces, and the ruler traditionally is Jupiter, and so Jupiter's in the sign of Cancer, so that's a lot of water going on in the chart. It feels like with this full moon that we're reaching, like, it's like two separate kind of contradicting things happening. We're like closing out this big chapter. We're understanding, like, seeing the growth and the changes and the transformation that we've gone through, and simultaneously preparing to step into something new that I feel will become more clear as we move through eclipse season. But we're not in the new thing fully, but we're like stepping into this new chapter. So it's like a closing and an opening at the same time, as eclipse season generally is kind of like that, like doors closing, new ones opening, all happening simultaneously. And so with this full moon and it being in these water signs, right, Jupiter being the ruler, and Jupiter's making a beautiful aspect to this full moon and to the north node there. Beautiful, supportive water trine. This is water, our emotions, it's fluidity, it's an intuitive knowing of what it is that we need to do. There's like an awareness, a desire to connect with what feels right. This Jupiter in Cancer has been connecting us with our home, our ancestry, our family. Maybe it's our birth family, our literal blood family, or it's our, family of choice, the people that we've connected with throughout our lives possibly. And with this placement, there's also kind of a pull to find your home in the world, so to speak. It's like what feels right, what feels comforting, what feels nurturing, like where is that? What does that look like? And Jupiter is connected to our beliefs, like our big picture vision for the world. And so I think we've all been doing a lot of internal work throughout Virgo season. It's like a cleaning up of the mind, right? We're doing a deep dive, a deep cleaning of the contents of the mind, the thoughts, the thought patterns. That is the south node in Virgo that is being released here, the lower road of the Virgo energy, the worry, the anxiousness. We are actively releasing that energy, and we are moving into this new expression that we haven't seen before, that we haven't done before. It's going to feel uncomfortable because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We don't know what the fuck it looks like. We're going in this new direction. We're building something new, and you're getting like probably more of a taste of it during eclipse season, or it's just like becoming more and more clear as we get closer to that thing. But this is like it's like a culmination pointer. It's like being able to see how far we've come, you know, and being really clear on what it is that you want moving forward, because we know as well that Virgo season, this full moon's in conversation with Virgo, right? Sun here, moon here, and Pisces and Virgo is all about discernment as well. So there's like this new quality of decisiveness and being able to be very discerning about what is for you and what is not for you. That is the Virgo energy. We've reached a point in the zodiac wheel, right? Each sign builds upon the previous. And so Virgo is at the point where, okay, it's discerning what is for them. What do I want? What do I have time for? Okay, yes, I will do this thing. No, I will not do this thing. It is very cut and dry, very clear, very to the point. And so that is the energy that we're all picking up on, is like, okay, being more discerning with what we want, knowing what our goals are, knowing what's important to us now, especially after this huge like emotional maturation point. It's like reaching a new level of self-awareness and a new, like, deepening the relationship with ourself and with kind of understanding the wounds or understanding the triggers, understanding our reactions, just better understanding how we show up. And so reaching this level of emotional maturation, this kind of new point in our life, now it's like, okay, how do I be, you know, how do my actions now align with this life? Like, how am I more discerning about the things that I actually want? Where am I saying no to things that I no longer have time for? Maybe it's something that I still love, but I just am more interested in building these other things. So I have to be discerning. I have to use my time right. You know, I have to manage things correctly. Very Virgo-esque things of like the structure, the details, managing the time. And so that all of that is in order so that we can move in this new direction. Again, North Node in Pisces. Let's just focus on this Pisces energy here for a second. The North Node in Pisces, the Moon in Pisces. The Moon is our emotions. It's our internal world. It's what we need to feel good. This North Node is what we're here to lean into, actively push in this direction. This is like truly, this is like magical, mystical dreams coming true, this trine here with Jupiter in the North Node. So it's getting really clear on what those dreams look like. Like Pisces, the fucking highest expression of the Pisces energy. Like, what is the most magical, mystical dream that you have? Like, how can you create that dream and build it here on Earth? Like that Virgo Pisces axis, this axis that we're in is truly like the details, the builder, you know, Virgo, the structure, like having it all organized. Pisces is dreaming up that dream and Virgo is like laying that foundation. So these two energies working together synergistically, we are able to accomplish our dreams, truly able to move in the direction of our highest calling, of what our dreams are. The North Node, our highest calling, the highest possible trajectory that we can go down. So that is some of this energy, you know, Pisces full moon, Pisces eclipse, the Piscean themes that are connected to our emotional body, you know, reaching this new level of emotional awareness within ourselves, connecting with our dreams, being discerning about what we have time for and what we don't. Allowing yourself, as we move towards this eclipse, right? It's on Sunday, so it's currently Friday, so we have just a little bit of time as we move towards this eclipse. Just kind of taking the time throughout your day to like using the highest expression of Pisces, daydreaming, you know, using its imagination, its creative abilities, its intuition, its ability to kind of constantly connect to other realms, almost like disassociate and connect to other realms, using this time and space to like to play in that, like playing in those visions of what that life would look like. What would it feel like? How would I carry myself? How would I act if I'm moving in that direction of that dream life? That is Pisces in the North Node. It is a trust fall into God, trusting in something greater, in source, in spirit, in whatever your higher power of choice is, in your intuition, getting clear on those messages, because that Pisces energy is so intuitive and so tapped in. So we all have that in our chart as well. Even if you're not a Pisces sun, you still have it somewhere in your birth chart. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope this supports you as we move very near to eclipse season. Happy first eclipse and Pisces full moon. And as always, I'm available for readings. If you would like to go through your chart, you can reach out to me here.